Alright, I went around the perimeter. I taped the back with paper that I'm not going to want paint on. I went around the perimeter with this blue tape. It's what they call a low-tack tape, kind of. You know, this paint's still fresh. I don't want to put any, good gripping, serious tape on here because when I go to pull this off, I don't want to rip the paint off. So I do the outline with the low-tack tape in most places. Then I put my plastic up, and then I'll use the good grippy masking tape to hold the plastic down. This tape here is like $2.50 a roll. I wouldn't put that on freshly painted surface and then leave it on for any length of time, because what it'll do is it'll have a chemical reaction with the paint and all the chemicals in it. And then when you go to pull it off, it'll be like a brick. You'll have to literally rip it off. Now this is a 12-foot long piece of plastic, 9 feet wide. That's it. So that box is 10 feet long and 9 feet wide. Nearly 9 feet wide. It's 8 feet wide because I came over the edge. And this is what we got over the edge right here. Now, there is only paint on about where my finger is right there. The rest of that, the whole roof of this thing is diamond plate. There were 2 big bright lights up on the roof. The fire chief said he wanted them off, them things. So I went ahead and took them off. See, here's what causes a fisheye. That was my sweaty arm bumping up against the paint. Don't do it. That's why you should wear a long sleeve shirt when you're painting. Anyways, so now all I'm going to do is put a piece of 1-inch wide tape to cover these hinges onto here. I'm probably going to paint this hinge because it's already got paint on it. But I'll take this hinge up, tape the rubber with some 1-inch wide, fold it over so when I shut the door, it'll literally be sealed. I got to do a touch-up, so I'm just going to reshoot this corner along with the doors. I'm going to plastic from here and just droop it down on the floor so that when I go and put water on the floor, it'll just basically cling to the floor. I'm going to leave all the dirt on the wheels, but I'll wet them down when I go to paint. That way paint or overspray won't stick to them. We'll get this taped off. We're going to tape it off from here and cover this whole cab. So another piece of plastic. And this plastic you cannot use twice. If you spray primer and you're not immediately spreading paint or spraying paint, you got to re-plastic everything, because what happens is this paint clings to this, but it won't stick. So when you go to paint again and you come up here and blast it and shake this, it'll come falling off of there like snow, and it'll cling to your paint and have a chemical reaction because it's still got fresh chemicals in it, and it'll literally melt into your paint. So make sure you get this crap off, re-plastic. I go to the big box store and buy 3 pieces that are 9 wide, 12 long in a bag for like $2.75. So I can cover this whole truck up for $1.75. Well, figure $4 with tape. It's a whole lot easier than paper and paper and paper and paper. So if you're going to cover the cab and do a door, just outline your door, your cab, and everything else with your tape. Cover it with plastic, tape it down, then go along with a razor blade and cut out the door, and then tape everything down to the cab, and then the door is exposed, or whatever you're going to paint. But anyways, that's that. This is my GoPro, the one with the bad cracked screen, so I don't know what I'm pointing it at. I'm just kind of hoping I'm aiming in the right direction, but that's all I know for now. All right, I got 90% of it taped off. All I got exposed is the doors and these back wheels. I found a couple more spots that needed, a couple scratches, nicks that needed taken care of. One on the back door, a couple there, one there, a couple there. And then, because these doors are so flat, you know, any little scratch is going to show up. And it looks like someone just keyed it right here. So I got that. We'll block those out in the morning. Tape off the weather strip, wipe everything down, and hit it.